Good morning. Happy Eve of New Year's Eve. Um, I don't know how I missed this one, you guys. I don't know how I missed this one. This is terrible. This is so good, though.
This is gonna sound super snotty, but I want every woman out there to know that if you are so desperate that you have to enter the DMs of somebody that I'm involved with, or try to, I need you to know that any reply you get from anyone calling themselves Salah, like they even have the nerve to pretend to be that worthy, to even...
This obviously rattled her so hard that she's not even filming in her car anymore, you guys. She somehow broke the rules at home, wherever she's staying right now, or maybe she's at Pete's, who knows. But she definitely, she's probably got like one of those rings, the light rings, because she went out of her way to make her makeup perfect and to make sure that she was completely well lit and that she had a decent background this time. This is awesome. I don't know how I missed this video yesterday.
Enter his DMs. Any reply you get is fake, because this man spends hours on video call with me.
Dude, he literally wrote he apologized for the messages. So obviously it wasn't fake. He admitted that he did this. So I don't know why you're trying, like, is this gaslighting right here, Chantal? Are you gaslighting us? Because he literally already apologized for sending these messages.
Every day. Shows me screenshots of every single person trying to follow him, has all comments turned off, is not accepting new friend requests anywhere. And his dating app that you're so hanging on to as proof that this man doesn't love me. Please, you're so gullible, just like you all accuse me of being. I'm only allowing you whatever privacy I want to give you.
Does this footage maybe predate the scandal from a couple days ago? Does it maybe predate it? Because this is so off the charts bizarre that she would be making these statements after what happened.
And honestly, the way things are going to be going with my channel, probably not much. My privacy is something I have not valued my entire life. Do I regret that? I see people, desperate reaction channels and desperate women, trying to break this up, but it's not going to happen. Why would
desperate women? We're talking about, okay, Chantal, you met your husband, in air quotes, on Tinder, correct? You met him on Tinder and then married him 3 weeks later, supposedly married him. We don't know what kind of marriage that is, if it's just within the Muslim religion or if it's an actual legal marriage or what it is. But was this filmed before the scandal? When was this? Let me see if I can find some details on this. It doesn't say, but this is from the channel Just Saying. Just Saying How. My apologies. That's what it is. And I'll drop the link to it when I load this up. But I don't know the timestamp on this and when it happened. But it just seems crazy if she actually did this yesterday. But it was loaded yesterday, so I don't know. Like, I have no idea at this point.
And listen carefully. Ladies, why would Salah go for you girls when he has a Canadian queen like me? You make no sense. Anyway, I'm just terribly bored with all the speculation I'm seeing, and I have to tell you, none of it's true. I want to just say, if I'm being scammed, why has he not made any videos to try to leech off my YouTube channel? Why has he not been pushing me to do content? Why has he...
Didn't you literally just have him start a React channel like earlier this week or last week so that he could go after garlic bread and French fried girl and some of the other React channels? Didn't you literally just push him into that venue of doing Reacts, and he came across as like a weird creeper?
Promise to take care of me as my husband. This is what a real man does. I have found myself a real man. Yes, halfway across the world. It's a vast world. Why am I going to be closed-minded and limit myself to someone here? Salah is my soulmate. He happens to be in another country.
Oh my God.
So we're going to make it happen. I can. And I will. What other scams? He's using me for citizenship. Number one, we don't have green cards here. Sponsoring a spouse, yes, it's a big process. It's not just quick and easy like that. Also, who says he's even coming here right now? This is the thing. I even saw a rumor that he has no family. How are people making these claims when they don't even know us? They don't know anything. And guess what? You're not going to. I have every right to my privacy. I'm taking back my privacy. You can put every video, every thumbnail, every picture of me you want of my past.
This video did not age well, Chantel.
And that hasn't scared him away. He knows who I am. He knows I'm Foodie Beauty. And he loves me for me. As a person, I have a lot to offer. Just because I pick my nose in old videos means I'm not worthy of love. Okay, nice try, but no. I don't live in the past. You guys do. I'm moving forward, and so are my Beezers. My loyal Beezers, and that's all that matters. And the rest, well... whatever.
Well, because everyone is different, we do recommend taking...
Hi all. I know I'm the last person you want to hear from right now, but I want to apologize for my actions. The main one being that I hurt and betrayed my wife. I swear, and I even admitted in the screenshots that before this incident, I never spoke to or even accepted requests from other women. I have certain fetishes I repress, and I felt ashamed to tell my wife about them in fear she might find me weird and leave me. I will not make excuses for my actions, though just try and explain where I'm coming from. I am also sorry for disappointing the Beezers and to anyone who never thought I had this side to me. I am a good man and would never hurt anyone in real life. This was all supposed to be private and fetish talk only. From now on, I will always communicate my feelings with my wife. Baby, I love you, sweetheart, and I am so sorry. I will tear my arm off before I ever hurt you again, and I will do whatever it takes to get you back. I miss you, and since you have been gone, I have been so lonely and messed up. I am sorry I let everyone down because everyone now thinks I'm a cheater and a bad person. I did bad things, yes, and I am deeply sorry. I will take a long break from the internet. Thank you for listening and understanding.
Okay.
Hi guys, I'm gonna not edit.
I'll be real. Most of the React channels at this point, myself included, do not think that he wrote that because it is above his vocabulary level as an ESL individual. And he has already stated that Chantel helps him with his English. So more than likely she helped him write that, and then she released this video immediately afterwards.
This, so there might be pauses and ums and all that crap. So anyway, I'm gonna follow up to my previous live stream where I was freaking out because I learned of some conversation of sexual nature that was going on between Salah and someone else. Anyway, so
I don't think she's read the texts. I don't think that even now she has gone through and read the texts. It might be too painful for her because maybe she was really that much emotionally invested. It didn't look like it, but it's possible that she really was that emotionally invested in this relationship that it would be painful to see all the details of the cheating, which was really sexting. But I think it's important that she read it. She needs to know exactly how graphic it was.
I did a lot of talking with him, and probably should have done that before I came to the internet freaking out. But I have the track record of when something goes wrong, I impulsively go live and just let it all out. So, which brings me to some reasons I've decided to make the decision I did. I decided to forgive him and move on and try to. Because, number one, which, you haven't heard very many outbursts from me during this relationship compared to the previous encounter I had with someone who shall be remain nameless. There's no tea with Salah. There's no abuse story. There's no...
Not a great idea to bring up an ex while you're talking about a cheating incident with your current. It's never good to make comparisons, romantic comparisons amongst your partners that way. I'm not sure why she did that, other than she's clearly thinking about the previous guy quite a bit now.
Anything bad. He's always been treated me like a queen. He was always been an amazing husband, and this is all kind of shocking for me. And I do believe that he loves me, and I say that because you can just kind of feel it, when also you can love someone and still cheat on them, because that was my situation. I loved my ex, and I still did it. I just had needs I couldn't communicate to him, and I had my own issues, and it had nothing to do with my love for him. And I feel
I don't know what to tell you. I have never cheated on anybody that I've been in a relationship with. Anybody that I'm dating, I am not cheating on that person, period. Because I give them my whole heart when I'm in that relationship. I'm not like looking around for extra options. I think that most moral people are not looking for cheating opportunities, or if they do want to have some sort of polyamorous situation, they at least have the conversation with their partners in advance to make sure that everybody's in agreement. Everybody's cool with this scenario, right?
Salah comes from a repressed, and I'm not excusing his actions, I'm not at all, but I'm giving my reasoning to why I'm deciding to work it out. And number one is I love him. I love him. Other than this incident, he's been nothing but good to me. And I think, I believe him when he says it would never happen again. He's told me, like, I will hurt myself before I hurt you again. And, I just have these fetishes that I've just been so afraid to communicate to you because you're my wife, and I feel ashamed of that. And I'm like, you can come to me, I can't promise I can do everything, but, it's very private and embarrassing, private stuff. But, as for, fetishes go, it doesn't mean you're a bad person if you have fetishes, no matter how, even...
He wants to humiliate women. You get this, right? Like, he wants to humiliate women, degrade them, and potentially be violent with them. Are you understanding this? Did you go back and read the text, Chantal?
Ones. Some people like that. Like, if you look at the screenshots, this person came to him and said that they liked that kind of thing. And, I don't. So, I mean, that's the thing. So he knows that. But I think also it doesn't make him a bad person to have fetishes. He's never abused me or even allured to any of this in private life.
No, but you also have to understand. You have to understand, Chantel, that as an internet celebrity with a fan following, that your fan base is also going to try and cozy up with the people that are closest to you. That is generally how they roll. They're going to try and talk to him as well, and then it's up to him to set boundaries.
Which is why it's so out of left field for me. It doesn't even seem like my Salah, but he's obviously been hiding a side of, desire that he just he can't help it. And, he never did anything in person. He didn't show any new.
He's a grown-ass man. He's a grown-ass man, Chantel. Of course he can help it. And if this is really something he's struggling with, then he needs to go to therapy. Because these are not normal fetishes. And even if they're common in the Eastern world, where they do like to degrade women, they're not common in most other areas of the Western world. And, you've pretty much put something out there on the net by way of your fan base and your husband, that now everybody has this disgusting image of what your private life looks like. And that's totally on you and Salah and whatever her name is. Kay Bella? Is that her name? I can't even remember. How old is she? Is she of age? Can somebody verify that?
To this person or anything like that. Just conversation, which is still cheating, I know. But I'm trying to be mature and understanding, and this is my marriage. This is real life. I don't want to just give up too easy. If there's love there, I think it's worth working on it. I'm at least giving another try. I miss my family. I don't want to ruin our family. I'm not saying I ruined it. I know his actions did, but I feel like he's really sorry, and I do love him, and I just don't know how I can live without him in my life, because he's been so good to me, like I said. So I'm willing to give it another try.
Just like you did, you can live without him, just like you did before you met him on Tinder. It's for real. It's that simple. You just cut your losses and say, well, this didn't work out, right? And move the fuck on. You're no spring chicken, Chantel. And what do you think he's going to be with you for the rest of your life? No, he's already done it once. Which means he probably did it before this as well. And he will do it again.
We'll work on that in private. And he's trying to prove to me that, I can trust him again, and it takes time. But, he's shown me anytime I shouldn't do this either. It's not good to do that, but looked at his phone, and he doesn't accept any messages from anyone. I have the screenshots here. There's somebody who's a huge hater, and they're trying to talk to my husband. What is wrong with you people? And for the person who reached out to Salah to do this, and I'm not saying Salah should have never answered, but you're disgusting and you're fucking pathetic and you need therapy more than I do to do that. But anyway, I really don't know what clout you're looking for.
Yeah, that's the kind of angst right now that you should have against Salah, because he's the one in the relationship with you. You do not have a relationship with the quote-unquote mistress. That is irrelevant. It could have been anybody. So, throwing hate at her is not gonna... It doesn't matter at this point. You need to direct your angst at Salah. He's the one that broke your trust. He's the one who broke his marriage vows, right?
But good luck. Anyway, so yeah, I don't know if anyone's been in that situation where you are married and you have a family. It's not kids, but to us, our pets are family, okay? I don't want to see it destroyed so quickly. I want to give it another try. And, we promised, no matter what, to communicate with each other our wants, our needs, our desires. And yeah, I know the type of fetish looks bad, but he wouldn't hurt a fly in real life. If it's consensual kind of fetish, there's nothing wrong with that. It's taboo, but it doesn't make a person a bad person. So, if you want to unfollow me, if you want to cancel me, whatever, go for it. I do appreciate you guys listening to me earlier. It really means a lot. And, don't worry about me. I am wiser when it comes to relationships, actually, which is why I'm trying to be mature about it, because weighing everything else against everything, like with our relationship, I think it's worth another try. The love is there, and the way he treats me is phenomenal. He's not perfect, but everything else was so real. Everything about how he would treat me online, the mushy stuff, he's like that in real life. And I don't think he knew how to approach me. Like, maybe he was ashamed of that side of him, and he didn't want...
He was like that in real life because from what I remember of the more recent videos over the last couple of months, he was barely ever in any of them. Right? Like, he never showed up and sat by your side and had, like, some wholesome family vlogging with you. That was not happening. So, I don't know how fuzzy he is in real life, but, like, your cat was around more than he was.
To bring it to his wife, like I'm not supposed to talk about our sex life and everything, but our, life like that intimate life is just more loving and passionate, not so, like, fetishy. So, yeah. Anyway, it's for us to work on in private. I'm just sorry this happened, but I'm strong. I think I can understand it from a different viewpoint that a lot of people probably wouldn't. Like, oh, you shouldn't give him another chance. He's so horrible. I don't think he's horrible. He's been nothing but good to me and supportive. And,
No, but he does have rape fantasies and he wants to pee and shit on women, right? Even if it's not you, Chantel, which I don't believe for a second that these fetishes didn't come out at some point. But even if this is like a side chick sort of thing for him, that means that he wants to hurt women on the side. Do you understand that? He wants to abuse and hurt women on the side. Do you find that acceptable?
Taken good care of me, like really good care of me in ways that most people will never believe, but I'm done trying to prove my... Anyway, that's all I have to say for now. I think we're going to take a small break from the internet. I'll catch up with you guys soon. I don't know. My cameos again are open, but as for videos...
Who's he going to be kissing at midnight on New Year's Eve?
Maybe in the new year, but I just want to work on my family right now. Still obviously very heartbroken, but the way I love this man...
Yeah, I guess the better question is, who is Chantel going to be kissing at midnight on New Year's Eve?
I don't want to just throw him away because he's very valuable to me. And I recognize that people make mistakes when they're lonely, and they have these desires that they just feel like they can't communicate to anyone. So, it's easier to do it behind a screen and messages. It's discreet. Like, I kind of get it. I'm surprised at myself that I kind of get it. And I know it seems like I'm excusing behaviors. I'm definitely not. I'm just trying to understand them. I'm trying to understand, it comes from a very sexually repressed culture. And the religion can be too. So, anyway, thanks for listening, guys. See you later.
Oh no.
Not Chantal calling me or when her husband was trying to convince me to go take out a loan so I can go and be with him for the next 2 weeks while she was in Canada. But okay. I'm the whole for your husband's actions. I mean, if it wasn't me, it was going to be somebody else.
By the way, the dude that left a comment on my channel for the last video I did about this, and he said, "This is the worst video ever that you've done." Well, I appreciate that you said you like my channel and that you like my videos. Um, I don't find this woman ugly, okay? Period. I'm not sure why you're defending Chantel so, like, I watched the video back after you wrote me that comment because I was like, what did I say? And there was nothing terrible that I said in that. She already knows that she's enormous, okay? She's been talking about her weight problem. It came up in these text messages. So I'm not sure why that came up as a point of contention for you. And also, the girl that we're looking at, yes, she does have a bit of a sore on her bottom lip. That could very easily just be a split lip from dry weather. I know that my upper lip's been splitting. But if you look at some of the pictures of Chantel and the sore that she had, it looked like ringworm. So I'm not sure what kind of comparison you want to make here. But she has stated that she has gonorrhea. And clearly she gets all kinds of infectious communicable diseases. Does this one? I don't know. Maybe you're right. Maybe that is mouth herpes. I'm not sure. It could very simply, though, be a split lip from dry weather. So I'm not going to make any assumptions here.
Chantal, your husband isn't faithful. Your marriage is fake.
Would you mind if Stella got a second wife? Yes, I would. I would murder her.
Oh my God.
I'm kidding.
I wanna live in freedom. I wanna dance with my demons. I wanna drink for no reason.
Well, I want to definitely give a shout out and thanks to Just Saying for providing this video coverage, because it's kind of hard to find all of the clips. And especially it's great when I find them on channels where they didn't overlay their own commentary all that much, because it gives me a chance to really provide my own transformative portion of it. So thank you so much for that. I will definitely credit you by dropping the link in the description. And as a reminder to everybody, please do not put any hate comments towards any of the subjects of the video, either on their channels or even on my channel or on Just Saying's channel. This is for entertainment purposes only, and it's literally publicly available content that we're trying to just react to because it is entertaining, right? So I'll try and do some more videos before New Year's, but if not, I hope you all have a happy New Year.